we're gonna give this clam a pearl necklace. We're going on a trip in our favorite rocket ship. I'm so happy I'm a lot lizard again. Did you put this here?
Put what?
These human heads on a stake?
No, I did not.
Oh, this seems like a good place to set up camp. They're calling me Pistol Pete, bitch. Welcome, Hoarders. Today we're going to be playing some more Gran Turismo Sport. I figure I should get my butt in gear because I believe in 2 days, 2 days from today's date, which I believe today's March 2nd. I believe the 4th is the day that they release Gran Turismo 7. Which I am going to pre-order it tonight. I'm going to pre-order in the mail. I'm not going to do no one-day delivery stuff like that because I'm cheap and I'm not spending like $20 extra to get the same game shipped 2 days earlier. So I'm not worried about that. We have 2 races left. I've been putting these off for way too long. I just want to win the races. That's it. I have 2 races left. They're both hour-long races, given that, but they are an hour each. Okay. I did a slightly different paint scheme. Wait, this is not the paint scheme I picked. Whatever. It was supposed to be some, like, weird green. But I guess I'm not doing that one. Oh, well. I already started the race. Unless I have, like, super difficult times doing this race, and I have to, like, change a bunch of stuff, then I'll worry about it. I have not played this game in over a month. So, there's that. Let's see if I can just go right back into it. Normal, which actually it shouldn't be too difficult to get used to racing on here again because I haven't played any other racing games. Like, I haven't really been playing games at all. Mostly due to my job. Without getting too much into details, I plow snow during the winter time, and I was working 7 days a week. Actually, I went almost a whole month without a full day off. Like, there were days where I'd get called in for, like, 4 hours or, like, 1 hour. So I didn't really, like, I still, even if you're going in for an hour, it's still not a day off, but, you know, it is what it is. I'm trying to juggle this, try to do this and work. And to be completely transparent, my job makes a lot more money than YouTube does, so, you know, you gotta weigh one over the other. Sometimes YouTube takes a back seat to it. That's why, like Finding Nemo, I got that one done so good because it was a very easy, quick game to just get done. Whereas, like, this takes some, like, mental strain, I should say, if that makes any sense. Like, I don't want to say mental strain, but, like, this takes some effort. I actually have to prepare and get ready beforehand to be able to get one of these videos done. And, you do have to, I guess, be mentally prepared to be like, okay, I'm going to sit down for an hour, and I'm going to race a car around the same track for 30 laps. Like, you have to be ready to do that, and I gave myself a little bit of time, so I was ready to do it. I probably should have practiced. Right now, it looks like first place is getting away from us. But he has been in all of these races. I just gotta time my pit stops, and I should be set. which really, I feel like I got the car set up pretty good. I did look at a forum prior to this of the best car setup for this track, specifically for this race, and I got some good little tidbits that I would think will help. I'm going to race dirty, I guess, today, or I'm going to race in the gravel and lose a bunch of seconds right there. I guess that also works. Okay. The game feels slower now than what it did before. But yeah, I'm going to pre-order Gran Turismo 7. I'm probably going to get the PS4 version. Would I like to get the PS5 version? Of course. But you need a PS5 to be able to play it on. I haven't even seen a PS5 for sale. I actually could get one right now. And income tax season's coming up, so... Well, actually, we're kind of already in it. So I could definitely get one. I want one, but I'll be completely honest. Gran Turismo is the only game I would get it for right now. That Elden Rings does look kind of good. I've seen a lot of people talking about it, which that game is so strange to me that I didn't hear anything about the game, like the game's release, until like 2 days before it was released. I have never played a Dark Souls game before. I would like to try, but they're like notoriously difficult, and for those of you who have watched my channel, I haven't beat SpongeBob Super Sponge yet, so... Well, to be honest, that's probably more difficult than Dark Souls, to be real. Joking aside, like, all joking aside, to be completely honest, that SpongeBob Super Sponge is pretty difficult for a kid's game. So, we'll have to see what comes of that, but I'm going to be racing for a minute, so I guess I'll see you guys when I do my first pit stop. I know I have not, I'm not going into pit right yet. I'm almost in first place. I'm actually in second right now. These other two cars have not pitted yet. Neither have I. That's why we're the front four, even though the guy in fourth place just pitted out. But I think he might be close to a lap behind, maybe. But what's going on right now is I think with the amount of fuel I have, I should be able to pit at the end of the 10th lap, starting the 11th lap. I think that's going to be the best time for me to go and pit. That way I can pit at the end of the 20th lap, and then I'm done. Like that, I'm only going to have to pit twice this entire race. I don't have my stuff set all the way down. I have my power set almost all the way down. Right there. Yeah, I have it set at 5. I could move it to 6, but I'm going to leave it at 5 probably for the rest of the race, or until a couple laps before the end of the race. Even if I pit at the same time as this vehicle, I'm not going to be that upset, because I should be able to easily catch back up to him. Like, if we're pitting at the same time, we should pit out around the same time also. But I'm going to stop, do tires, and I'm going to get a full tank of gas. The only time I won't get a full tank is the final pit. I'm just going to do enough to get 10 laps. Usually I'll go and do the tank enough to do 11 and a half laps. I like to do 1.5 laps more than what I need. Actually, I'm probably not even going to skip anything here. I'm probably going to just keep going until we hit the pit lane, because this is actually going pretty quick for a 30-lap race. I prefer the lapped ones compared to the timed ones, because the ones that are like, oh, you're doing a 1-hour race, doesn't matter how fast you go, it's going to take an hour. Faster I go on here, the quicker it's done. Yeah, we're going to have to pit after this turn. Tires are just starting to become a problem. I hope he pits. He's not gonna. Okay, that's not a problem. What do we have now? We have Racing Soft. We're gonna keep Racing Soft because those lasted a pretty good time, and we're gonna completely fill up. That does bother and annoy me, though, that my paint scheme is not what it's supposed to be. But, oh well, I'll just stick with the black. I'm not restarting after doing 10 laps just so I can have a better paint scheme. But I guess I'm going to see you guys then when we go in for our second pit. Okay, we are actually in a very good position right now. I'm almost 15 seconds ahead. If this guy would quit pushing me, that'd make things a little easier on me. I'm going to go pit right now, and I'm going to do enough fuel. I'm doing the tires for sure, but I'm going to do enough fuel to be able to do 11.5 laps. Just to make sure, because sometimes, like when you're holding the throttle down, usually you're ending up spending a little more, or using a little more fuel than you'd like to. Actually, I'm just going to go ahead here and fill. Only took another second to refill completely. Only 9 seconds behind. I was expecting 20-something seconds. Okay, 10.5. They're getting a little bit away from us, but everyone else is probably going to pit one more time, so I think I pitted at the exact perfect time. So now all I have to do is make up this 10 seconds, and we're going to be golden. Okay, we're coming up on our last lap now. We're pretty far ahead, 17 seconds ahead, almost 18 again. It's been fluctuating between 17 and 19 for the last couple laps. We're now on the last one. This one's actually going really quick because I think it's mostly because this track's a lot shorter than the other ones. These cars are a lot faster, and a lot of these turns allow you to go faster also. Well, we still have people going in for pits again. Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I'm so much farther ahead, is that they all did. It seems as if everyone else did 3 pits throughout this race, and I did 2. Which is basically the name of the game when you're doing this. If you're doing these endurance races, just put your power a little lower, like go a little leaner, and you'll just do good because you're going to outlast everyone else. You're going to be running while they're in the pit at least one of those times, which seems to be the thing that works. Okay, we don't have much left. We got the weird turns up here that like to throw you if you take them a little wrong, but we got through them. Honestly, I probably could spin out once and still be good. I'm gonna not do that, but I probably could and still be okay. But I'm gonna play it safe. Get around here. Okay, we're set. We got this. I don't think that's bad. That is my first attempt at that race, and like I said, I haven't played the game in almost a month. Maybe even more than a month. Okay, 500K for that one. I want to see what car we won today. Okay, what did we get? We only have one race left to do, and I'm done with this game unless they do updates. But yeah, as you can see, that's what my car skin is selected, and that's not the car skin that I had during that race. For some reason, the car skin was black, like stock black. I'll have to see if I can fix that. And I didn't even get a daily reward car? Are you kidding me? Why did I not get... It says 0.0 miles. How did I not get that? Well, that's stupid. I just did the race, and that's definitely enough miles to get that. Why did they screw me out of that? I just did the Monza one. Does it say how many miles it is total? Okay, 3.6 miles times 30 is well more than enough to get this whole thing done, but it says I did 0 miles. There must be something wrong with my game. I bet next time I go on, or next time I log on, it's going to show me the correct number. But that is going to be it for this episode. I will hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in the next one.
That's it. That's the spot.